Today, I'm gonna take you inside my home gym. Let's go. What up, what up? It's your girl Tiff B First, and today I'm gonna take you inside of my home training space. Now, I love to train. I love to work out. I love to be active. Before I got into climbing, I was biking, I was running, I was hiking, and staying fit outside of those activities is important to me. So, we all know COVID hit and everyone and their mama pretty much built their home gym. And so I did the same thing. I bought a house during COVID and it had to have a room so that I could train in that space. So I'm gonna take you inside of my space. There's 3 primary sections. There's the floor with miscellaneous tools. There is the hangboard zone. And then we have our rings and pull-up zone. Now, this was a space with all hardwood floors before I got into it, so I laid down this foam padding to make this a little bit softer, and I usually keep the middle of the room empty so that I can do yoga, core work, anything that involves stretching, all without having a bunch of things cluttered in the space. Now, I have a home gym because I don't like to mix workout days and climb days. And it was hard on me to go to the gym, especially when sometimes I only had an hour to climb, and then try to mix in a workout after that. I just couldn't do it. So sometimes I would work out in the morning and then go to work and then go to the gym on my lunch break. And that was my routine pre-COVID. So this space was really helpful for that. But as we go through and look at some of the tools, I will say that I truthfully don't use a lot of the elements in my home gym. So I'll let you know what I actually use and what I don't use. Okay, so the first section is pretty much where I do any and all floor work. Now, I have a slant board. I got the slant board because of my injury, and slant boards are good despite needing an injury. You should use one regardless, but the slant board was great and is great for helping with ankle mobility. And this is something that if you are struggling with footwork or climbing on slab and needing to have more controlled use of your ankles, I would strongly recommend grabbing a slant board. This was really nice. I will say I didn't use it too much because I honestly don't have the range of motion back yet to effectively use this. I also got essentially the same thing, but I got these, A, because they're purple and I love purple, but also because I wanted to be able to travel with these. So these I can just fold them over, sort of turns into a block, and put them in my suitcase. So if I want to work out on the go, I like having that option. One of my favorite things that I have ever bought, and it too is purple, is my balance board. There's a lot of other things that you can use for balance and practicing balance, but I really enjoy this. Even if I'm just doing a basic balance routine, and if you're a climber, you know balance is important. It just really helps you focus on your center of gravity and your core. So I'm a big fan of this. Once upon a time, I used to do it with one foot, and I would do tree pose. I would do a lot of different things on this. Sadly, I am using it now, again, for ankle mobility work and just trying to get the range of motion back that I still lack. Now, let's talk about this ab wheel. This was one of the best things that I bought that I don't use. I'll be honest with you. You want to really ramp up your ab work, get an ab wheel. I'm not gonna lie, this thing is no joke. And I know the reason I don't use it is because it's so hard, but it's really, really effective. So I will say, if you wanna up your abs, grab an ab wheel. I love it, I just don't use it. I hope one day I get motivated to start using it again. I typically just do an ab routine right here on the mat. And I will share with you some of my training routines in my training series. But just know that it is not a bad purchase. It's just something that I don't use as often as I should. My other favorite balance tool is this balance pad. It's just this foam pad that, you know, you don't think it's doing anything, but it really, really is strengthening those muscles. So I really, really, really love this, you know, whether I'm doing heel raises, squats, when I could do squats, just a bunch of yoga poses. Again, this is kind of similar, but still different from my balance board, but I really like using both of them together in a workout circuit. I also have this half foam roll, and truthfully, I only bought this because I used it in physical therapy and I just wanted one at home. I thought I was gonna like it more than I do, but I don't, and I don't really use it other than to elevate my ankle when I'm doing ankle circles. I would rather use my slant board than this, so that's that. You gotta have a foam roll. I don't care who you are, who you think you are. If you don't foam roll yourself, now mind you, you're probably not a woman of a certain age like myself, but I think everybody needs to use this after a workout, after a run, after climbing, after swimming. You should use this. If you want to know what all these things do, I'll talk about that in a later video, but this is something that I love, and I will tell you, I prefer the ones with the hole in the middle versus the one that have things inside of it. It makes it really nice to attach to your backpack if you do want to take it to the gym and use your own foam roll at the gym. But I keep it here in my gym, and I try, I'm not gonna lie, I try really hard to foam as much as possible. Now the second area of my home gym is my hang area. Now you'll see I have a HANGBOARD, forgot the brand, but you can see it in the comments. I have a HANGBOARD up there. It took me a lot to get that up there and to find a place to put it. I don't use it. I'll be honest, I like to hang at the gym. I actually hang a little bit before workout. Most days, some days I just go to the gym and just hang, mostly because I am limited in my climbing right now. But it's just, if you're gonna put a HANGBOARD in your home gym, put it somewhere comfortable. I don't really like where it is. It looks good where it is, but it's not very functional. It's really, really high, so it's hard for me to get up there. I do have a step stool that makes it easier for me to get up there, but I don't really like it. I also have my travel hang boarding tools, courtesy of Tension, and my mentor Marina. And so these are great when, again, you're traveling, you're on the go, you're at the crag and you need to warm up your fingers. It's nice to have some to go. Now, during COVID, when COVID was happening and gyms were closed, and I did, in my opinion, need to hang to maintain my finger strength, I did hang, just not on that thing. So let's go to section 3 and I'll show you how I hang at home. Okay, this is my absolute favorite part of my home gym. And technically, I didn't need an entire room for it. So if you got a doorway that works really well, in my opinion, I can get everything that I like to do done in this doorway. So in this doorway, we got a few things going on. We have a pull-up bar, which is key, finding a good pull-up bar. I love it. I can do core with this pull-up bar because I like to do compound exercises. I like to do movements that involve me engaging the hanging that I need for climbing, and then I'll do leg lifts, knee tucks, a variation of things. But this to me is my ultimate workout. I can do pull-ups of all types of variations and all types of grips. I have suspended on here some straps on each side so that I can do one-arm pull-ups or one-arm assisted pull-ups, obviously because of the straps. And this is where, when I hang, I do hang. So I have my favorite hanging device, and also something you can travel with, and these are rock rings. I love my rock rings. I love, love, love them. I love the texture. I love the different variations of grip positions that I can do. I just love it. I can adjust this strap and make it a little bit shorter so that I'm not hanging super low. But this is typically where I do my hanging. I tried and spent money on some contraption where you can put a hangboard on a pull-up bar. It did not work for me. I was actually in an apartment complex, so I couldn't put it into the wall. So I tried it. I didn't like the way it sunk. It just didn't feel good. So personally, if I'm gonna hang from home, I'll do a routine on those. And if I wanna do something more dynamic with different edges, then I'll use the hang boards at my climbing gym. The other part of this that I love is that you can also attach to the pull-up bar either TRX, or what I have are rings. The rings are amazing. I do assisted squats with them. I do core exercises with them. I mean, this is literally a full body workout just in of itself with all of this stuff hanging on the pull-up bar. So again, all I generally do is I wake up early because I'm an early riser. I will do a routine here. Sometimes I go run when I used to be able to run, and then I would do yoga, and that was my home workout. And then I can just climb when I wanted to go climb. And yeah, this is my gym. This is my space. And I just wanted to bring you into my space since I've been stuck in this space for the past 6 months, but also just so you can see some of the potential equipment resources that you could use to elevate your training, get a little bit stronger, and help you get out of potential plateaus. Maybe I'll tell you about how to use some of those other tools. If you want to learn, just let me know in the comments. If you don't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You can find me on Instagram at TiffBFirst. You can follow my climbing club, Black Girls Boulder, on Instagram as well. And yeah, I am trying to get back out, trying to get stronger. I'm still working it out. Climbing is still not quite there for me, but you know, I'm gonna keep bringing you videos, gonna keep helping you understand how to navigate this space. I love education, I love training, and I love climbing. So thank you so much for watching, and yeah, see you next time. Peace.